also you have little gloves on.
They're gonna absorb the stink.
You're gonna get them grossy. Yeah.
It's
Chris.
It's Chris.
It's Carl.
It's Carl.
Carl. There he is again.
He's just
He's
vomiting.
Just throwing out seaweed
Yeah.
from the obvious ocean he was in.
Yeah.
His arm is not well.
It was not.
Like, it works because he's a zombie.
Yeah.
You're
So
a hardened, like, police lady.
She's a SWAT member. So yeah, this is a one-shot key for Chris.
Okay.
But yeah, I just love that. Just she stomps some guy's head in, and that's where she draws the line.
Maybe it's because he was throwing up and she had the sympathy vomits.
Oh, the symphony vomits are the worst.
Yeah. Vomit makes me so nauseous.
Yeah.
Just,
Also, this is the kind of door that Chris needs a spare key to unlock. But Jill can just stomp on in there because she's a huge badass.
yeah. I like the door.
Oh,
it
yeah.
has a little shield, like, pretty thing.
Oh,
Is that a
okay.
booth?
It's a booth, but he's on the other side of the gate.
Tell him that he's a bad dog and he needs to go back to dog school.
Okay, I'm not going to take that yet. I'm going to take a red herb.
Oh, so this is Herb Town?
Yep, Herbtown, USA. Darn it.
Herb Town, Huey. Leon is sitting next to me because he loves me and he wants me to be comfy and not scared. To be fair, this isn't a scary game.
Not yet.
Oh no! Why would you say that?
There was a moment where I just screamed in terror while I was playing. Like, an enemy who is a terrifying enemy just jumps from way off screen.
I don't like scary bits. I don't like them.
I know, Cal.
Despite
Okay, there's no zombie in
always
here.
exposing myself to scary media as a weak attempt to inoculate myself.
Okay, so... There we go. Okay. The room behind me, I don't think I should go into quite yet. Because I haven't saved.
Okay.
Okay, let's just go through here.
You currently have 100% of items.
Yeah? Also another reason why I can't go in there.
Why? Are you going to lose all your items? You're going to lose all of your every bits?
No, but there might just be a thing where it's like, you need this. It's like, oh my god.
So I have a question about the herbs.
Yes.
So okay.
Jesus! It's Carl!
Carl, no! Are red herbs stronger, or do they, like, cure poison?
No, blue herbs cure poison. Red herbs... Die, Carl!
Do they cure bleed or some shit?
No, they just make herbs better.
Okay. So they're like your buff... They're your buff bits you put in your potion to make the potion stronger.
Exactly.
So if you paired a red herb with a blue herb, would it make, like, super cure poison?
Okay, that is a question. So... Okay, one second. I'm dumping this knife out because it's garbage.
Aw.
Also dumping this in here because I don't need it quite yet. Taking the hell out of these.
So what are ink ribbons for?
Save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and if you do really hard mode in Resident Evil 5, it'll give you basically an ink ribbon system. And that's one of the difficulty curves in this game, because if you're good, you don't need to save that often. If you're bad, the game can be beaten in 4 hours.
Huh.
Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. But
We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact, they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods
to cease their resurrection. Incineration and destruction of the head.
Is this where you learn to not shoot like an idiot?
A little bit. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. And that's what this flask is.
You haven't provided matches?
Nope.
So is fuel like your boss resolution?
Oh no, it does not work on bosses.
Damn it. It's not like you can...
So I do not have...
You can't use the heal spray on the boss.
I cannot use the heal spray on the boss. And also this is useless to us right now.
I remember playing Final Fantasy VIII. And at the time I had the paper, strategy guide, and it was like, just use a heal herb.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, you're fighting the president. Quick, cast Phoenix down. Mm-hmm. And apparently in Final Fantasy X or X-2, when you fight the final boss, you just use a weapon that causes zombie status, and then you just cast Phoenix down. And it's the final biggest badass boss in the world, and you just killed him with the healing item. 2 turns.
I remember Sephiroth in his second stage in FF7, where if you had gotten Knights of the Round by doing bullshit and playing with chocobos, which I used an item replication glitch to play with chocobos, because there was one place in the mountains, and if you entered there and left, you would fight this one enemy, which you could replicate items on.
Oh god, I think I remember this, yeah.
Anyway, and I would just replicate the most expensive item until I got a gold chocobo. Anyway. So the more you use, I remember that the more that you use Knights of the Round...
I just want to stop you. Look at this.
Ooh, that's pretty. Somebody had lots of work.
Somebody was a fan of Renaissance paintings.
They did a good job.
But yeah, and so now I can come in here and get a cool thing.
To my knowledge, the more you used Knights of the Round, the less effective it was.
Oh, I did not know about that.
So if the first time you ever used Knights of the Round was on Final Form Sephiroth, it would just do the most damage possible and basically one-shot him.
Yeah, I just remember, you make a beeline for getting Odin in Final Fantasy VIII, and then, the final fight in Disc 1, what's his name, Cypher, just straight up kills Odin. And then you're like, well, fuck, there goes my best summon. Check this out. Shotgun!
Shotgun.
I'm sure that didn't do anything terrible.
Well.
Doopy-doopy-doop-a-doop.
What did you do?
I saved is what I did.
Are all the murals going to be alive and, spewing blood? Why?
Well, I better leave.
Oh no, it's locked. How do you fix it? Is this how you fix it?
Okay, so there's going to be one of 2 outcomes to this. One resulted in the best line ever spoken in video games back in the 90s. The other one, I'm gonna have to reload the save.
Why don't you go back?
Because the door very well could be locked.
You have lockpicks. Is this... So do you just try the door until it opens?
No, but I just wanted something to do.
So she's just dead?
Oh, the door. Oh!
Oh god, what did I do now?
I did it!
Wesker! Barry!
She did it?
Help!
Jill, you in there?
Barry? Get me out Door's jammed!
Wow.
Back.
Get
Grab
her.
my hand.
Yeah, so has Wesker even encountered anything strange about the mansion to this point? Is he just like, this is a pretty cool place? Why is the ceiling coming down? Like, he hasn't seen any of the stand arrows. Like,
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
So the line in the original one was,
Thanks.
any longer and you would have been a Jill
But Barry,
sandwich.
Didn't you say we were going back to the dining room to find other clues?
And everyone was just
I'm
kind
glad
of
and all,
sad
but
that
why are
line
you
got
here?
reworked.
yeah.
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Chris is fucking dead, yo.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
So yeah, I got the shotgun now. I earned a trophy.
What a great
great guy. Okay, I do not want to equip the shotgun right now because I only have 6 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, that's enough to kill, or more than enough to kill anything that moves, but still.
Bonk.
Your leg's touching my leg.
Yes. It has been this entire time.
Oh, God. What? Can I even get in here? Oh!
I only made it aware.
I saw a friendo.
I only made you aware of it because I went bonk and like moved my leg and bonked your leg with my leg. But my leg has been resting against.
Oh, I
did it.
critted!
You did it.
Okay, so now he is no longer a problem.
Hooray! I hope not. His head is gone.
Okay, so me going up to that room up there, the dick-looking room,
Mm-hmm.
that is pointless. I
You-
can do nothing in the dick room.
You know what?
Yes.
So, throughout my childhood,
Mm-hmm.
zombie models have, been the worst. Even when they're low poly and, stupid.
Oh,
So-
worst as in you hate them?
Yes.
Okay, not worst as in they're garbage.
Worst as in I'm scared. So one of the zombie models that freaked me out, despite the fact that the enemy was a chump, and in the tutorial zone,
Oh.
was... Okay,
Mm-hmm.
stay with me for this.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
The Oblivion zombie.
Oh. Okay.
You have to go through the sewer
Mhm.
to get out,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a zombie in the sewer, and it's the tutorial. You're escaping the prison,
Yeah.
and that zombie just freaked me out, dude. I did not like it.
Okay. Oh, Jesus!
Well,
Thank you, Lightning.
you're a Zambo.
No, it didn't bite me.
There was blood spewing from your neck.
So in the Resident Evil novels, nobody canonically get... Bitch ass zombie.
Bitch ass zombie. I like how I started saying bitch ass for no reason and you started picking it up.
Yeah. Oh god, what were we talking about before bitch ass zombie?
Scary Oblivion
Oh, yeah.
zombie.
So you know what? I kind of agree with you. The zombie in Oblivion was a little bit spooky.
It was spooky looking, and I was like,
Okay, so I just want to point out there was
straight.
straight up no doorknob on this.
Damn it.